Hey, what's up YouTube? NFT Llama back again with another video. In this video, I'm going to tell you guys my favorite metaverse slash crypto gaming picks for 2022. 90% of the projects I mentioned are all going to be metaverse and maybe 10% is going to be crypto gaming. So very small amounts of crypto gaming projects I'm going to mention. Before going to the video, I do want to let you guys know to go follow my Twitter. I post a lot of educational content and analysis such as this one right here, analysis on Dogepound. Bunch of really good information if you guys are new to the space or want to get more educated and find projects really early. But yeah, let's get right into the video. All right, the first project on the list is Metroverse. Metroverse is a brand new project, essentially a month or so old, but they have a bunch of traction partnering with people like myself. They have over 66k followers on Twitter. They're not fully out yet, but here's a picture of the artwork. Essentially, it's 64 tiles per NFT. And you get a block score. The block score basically defines how much token, they have a token called MET, how much token you actually generate once you stake it. The MET token is going to be used in their ecosystem, I'm assuming, to essentially maybe PvP people, as they mentioned on their website, but also develop your actual city, I guess you can say, however you want to say it, city block or whatever. This project's really big. They're getting a lot of traction. This is something you definitely want to keep your eyes on. The release date's yet to be announced, but sometime this month, January 2022. But I'm assuming it's going to be some type of PvP game where you're able to essentially stake your Metroverses, right? And gain MET and like bet or something like that. Maybe it's like a city on city war or something. So yeah, very optimistic project. I'm excited for this. The cool thing about this project too is when they're doing their whitelisting, they're giving it to really established communities such as mine, but also you can only emit 2 city blocks per whitelist spot, which essentially spreads out the ownership percentage. So they're not allowing more than 5, 6, 7 to where, you know, one holder, if they get 5 of them, they're going to dump it on the market. They're only allowing 2. So we shouldn't see too much volatility, especially with the amount of demand for this project. All right, second pick on the list is Sap Seals Pixelverse. This project is yet to be released, which is great for you guys because you get an opportunity to get involved. They essentially have these palaces for sale, which is essentially land. This is something just to keep your eyes on, but this is more of a crypto gaming project. This is the alpha v2 beta test, but you basically click on your avatar, click confirm avatar, and you create a room. Like you can enter build mode, stuff like that. They have a working product, which makes me super bullish. Like you can actually play Pac-Man on this, which is pretty crazy. Let me put this on. And you can actually play, which is absolutely insane. But these are people to look out for, people that are developing stuff. You know, they're actually getting working products out versus just a random roadmap. So it's something to look out for. I don't know if they're going to introduce land or not, but you can essentially buy Pixel, the currency, or own Sap Seals to generate currency by staking them. And you can gain metaverse items as well, which may be worth in the long while, such as this meta bike, you know. There's only like 20 of these, so I'm assuming the value of that will go up if their ecosystem continues to grow. Gigantic community as well, really successful. 0.4 ETH on their actual Sap Seals, but this Pixelverse is going to be something to definitely look out for and keep your eyes on. Third pick has barely any information, but that's really good because if you keep up to date with these projects and you get in early and just get whitelisted early on, you won't have to do all those extensive grind concepts that all these projects make you do. But this reminds me of properties and Metroverse, which I'm going to be talking about properties in a little bit. Essentially, it's your personal basic block, your personal home inside their actual metaverse. And this looks exactly like properties and Metroverse as well. Not exactly, but very similar concepts. Is like you own in the NFT and you're able to visit it as like a home. This is super early. First post was 15 hours ago. I'm not vouching for this project. I have no idea what their roadmap's going to look like. I have no idea who the founders are. But one thing is, it's important to bookmark these projects, follow them, and as soon as they launch that Discord, just get whitelisted. And as the information comes out, you can decide if you want to be involved with the project or not. But I plan to update people about this project as soon as the information gets out there. If you guys aren't in my Discord, by the way, definitely go to my Discord, discord.gg/llamaverse. And get involved with us. We are very early on a lot of these projects, and we'd love to have you. So definitely come through and definitely go follow my Twitter, like I said, NFT Llama, and hit that subscribe button. You know, one piece of information in this space can completely change your life. You know, my fourth pick is Pixelmon. Pixelmon is going to be a gigantic PvP/PvE concept. They're going to have their own metaverse, which is kind of what it looks like. Their previews. Number one, the artwork is fantastic. Number two, they've been working on this project for a long time. Cyber and I are really cool as well. He has huge vision to develop this project, and there's a lot of traction behind it. Gigantic partnerships. I mean, the artwork is fantastic. The concepts are amazing. Like, everything just looks so good. And this is something you definitely want to keep your eyes on. It's probably going to be one of the biggest NFT projects of 2022, because not only is it led by a real team, they have gigantic partnerships. The art style is fantastic, but you know, the gaming aspects and the aspirations are amazing. He described it a little bit like Skyrim open world, which is fantastic. Definitely something to keep your eyes on, and I think it's going to absolutely blow up in 2022. All right, my fifth pick is the Landau. I bought a few of these, like 21 of these at 0.15 ETH, just to be 100% transparent. The reason why I bought it is their impressive roadmap, the Medium article essentially, but also the tokenomics of this project. This is considered a Genesis collection, and there's only 89 listings available with over 50% ownership. So I knew that this is severely undervalued, and essentially if they can execute on this roadmap, this price will be ridiculous one day if they do execute on this. So that's what you're betting on. And that's where, you know, every investment has a risk, because you just, you know, if they don't execute it, obviously the price is not gonna go up. But if they do execute upon it, the price is gonna fly like crazy. So the DAO is looking to focus on basically buying land in Sandbox, World Wide Web 3, NFT Worlds, and different Metaverse places. Essentially, they're looking to build within on these lands and let projects build upon these lands as well. So whenever a project builds like with their ecosystem, you're able to stake your LandDAO, like your NFT, and gain rent. Those rent tokens can be used to mint those projects. So think of it kind of like a mint pass, where you can access different projects in that ecosystem. In this part right here, you're going to be allowed to mint the project curated by the community. Rent is generated by holding the LandDAO NFT in your wallet, essentially by staking it. Have a burning mechanism as well. Twice a year, the community wallet will actually be audited and like valued based on, like, you know, the amount of land they held, the amount of ETH they hold as well. And you can choose to burn tokens essentially, which basically means the supply of the token gets like decreased, which essentially raises value in order to like raffle off for these different assets inside their DAO or their community wallet. All right, my sixth pick is NFT Worlds. NFT Worlds, to be honest with you, the price isn't accessible by many people in the space, which is totally fine. But what I do want to say is, if you ever see a dip on this project to maybe 2, 1 ETH, maybe 3, even 3 ETH, this is something you definitely want to hold for the long term. But if you have 4.45 ETH, I would look for some entries, maybe look for some snipes and some rares. But I'm so bullish on NFT World for a few reasons. So NFT World was a free mint. We talked about it on my Twitter and internally in my Discord. A lot of our members got them for $0, only pay gas, including myself. I have one as well, and we're looking to, well, not looking, we're already partnered with them at Llamaverse to develop our own NFT World, which is going to be called Llama Land, where you can actually use a gray boy, which is their avatar, or a Llamaverse NFT, and access, essentially play on the world with other members. It's going to be absolutely crazy. But the reason why I'm bullish on this project is because they've already developed real stuff, right? They released this concept of having this world, this plot of land. Then they developed the multiplayer, done. Then they developed a token, done. They're just constantly developing stuff. Then they developed an avatar, done. Like, you know, anytime they say they're going to do something, this is my theory, is that they're just going to get it done because they have a crazy track record. But another thing, too, to consider is how accessible this actual plot of land actually is. You can play on your phone, essentially, if you have Minecraft. You can play on your PC. It doesn't require a lot of like processing power. You don't need a crazy PC to play Minecraft, and it's very easy controls to actually start playing, and it's one of the biggest games ever in worldwide. I have an NFT World right now, and I'm never selling it, so that's something to consider for anybody who has about 4.45 ETH. All right, Pixel Online is my seventh pick. Pixel Online is essentially a play to earn MMO. Think of it as like Terraria. It's like a farming game where you can do quests. You can essentially buy land in the future, and you guys you can essentially play with your friends as an avatar, which were actually implemented into the game. Here's an example. I think we have a picture. Yeah, we have our llamas right here, and it's really fun game too, so definitely go check it out. You don't need a NFT to play it. You can essentially pick a pre-modified avatar and actually start playing. But the reason why I'm bullish is that they're going to have land, and not a lot of people are talking about this right now. Only 5,000 plots of land on January 26th. You can actually harvest. You can build your dream home, kind of like Sap Seals or like WW3 apartments. And then you can also, right here, read this. Don't have time, manage your farm all by yourself. Get help from your friends and split the reward. So you can invite your friends to essentially farm on your land, and you can essentially split the rewards, whether it be something associated like the current, like their currency, if they're gonna have a currency, or items in game that can be sold on OpenSea. So something to definitely look at. Definitely keep this on your radar. We just partnered with them as well, and we're looking to continue to develop this relationship. They just partnered with Koala Intelligence Agency, Salty Sharks. They had those Crypto Kitties. This is like a top 20 volume project. That's another one, but they also partnered with another one as well. Dinos Chibi. This is the other project. Yeah, they're doing fantastic work. They're developing Quest. Really fun game to get into. Crazy music. It has a bunch of good music inside the game, and they just keep developing stuff internally. So I love it. Big fan of their project, and I would definitely go check them out. Twitter.com/pixels_online. All right, and last but not least, bear in mind none of these are in order, by the way, guys, is properties. This project, we partner with them as well. We're gonna have our own Llamaverse hub inside their Metaverse world, which is gonna be fantastic. But it's a 6,000 supply as essentially your own home, where you guys can essentially modify. So here's an example of like what it can look like this. This is just obviously a mock-up. You can obviously enjoy other aspects within the actual Metaverse land, but essentially they're selling plots of land or plots of property to where you can actually live in, customize, invite your friends, stuff like that. So you're just betting on their ecosystem flourishing, which they really are flourishing, and they're doing fantastic. So huge opportunity right here. I think they'll look at 0.25. Definitely look into this project. I think for a 6,000 supply, it's severely undervalued, and I feel like people are gonna want to get involved. Oh, there's Llamaverse. People are gonna want to get involved whenever they start seeing things develop. So definitely go check it out. All right, and that was the video. If you guys have any other suggestions for Metaverse/crypto gaming projects, there's a bunch of good ones out there. I just wanted to keep it shorter video. Bear in mind, these aren't ranked in order. They're just like 1 through 7 or 8, however many I chose, just based on like when I was researching them and selecting them off the top of my head. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Also go check me out on Twitter. It's simply NFT Llama on Twitter, 2 L's. But also hit that subscribe button for more content. So definitely go check it out. We plan to release way more content. This is a brand new YouTube channel known as Llamaverse. Llamaverse is my NFT project that's dedicated to, like I said, we're helping investors get more educated, and we're providing massive utility to our holders. So if you guys want to get involved in this project, simply go to Llamaverse on Twitter, Llamaverse_. We just hit 30K followers. That's huge. We've landed some big partnerships such as BearX. Here's a sample of the art right here. We're gonna have spit token generation. You're gonna be able to do breeding mechanics, NFT World implementation, gamification in all types of different games like PX Quest, Pixelmon, Pixelverse. We have so much going on, so definitely come through. And yeah, if you guys want to learn more, just DM me. But hope you guys have a good day, and see you guys later.